Hi everybody, we're back. How are you today? How are you, Nama? Nama says, I'm good, thank you. Excellent, fantastic. Right, shall we get on with some music then? Let's do a little bit of a warm-up. Now, we've done a Boomer Chicka Boom. We've done onion bhaji chicken stew. So now we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to pretend that our voice is in our hand. So I'm just going to put my voice in my hand. Got it? Can you do that? Can you just put the voice in your hand? It's in my hand. Ooh. It's making a funny noise. Can you hear that? Ooh. Is your voice in your hands? Put it in your hand, hold it to. Then I'm going to make it into a ball shape. I'm going to squish it into a ball, so it's like a bouncy ball. Got it in my hand. Here it is. I'm going to drop it now. It's made a funny noise. I'm going to drop it again and see what happens. Can you catch your voice? I wonder what happens when I throw my ball up in the air. Throw my voice up in the air. Ready? Watch the ball. Watch it. Here it is. It's in my hand. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Woo! 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 Got my voice. Woo! Woo! So we can do funny things. I'm gonna woo! 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 Got it in my hand. Ready? Woo! Imagine that my voice is doing differently. Ready? I'm gonna throw it really high. It's gonna get really high. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Woo! Woo! Can you do that with your voice? Can you do funny things with your voice? Warm your voice up in that way. Right. I guess we better get moving on. So I'm just gonna. My voice is back. Hello, everybody. Hi. Oh, that was fun. I like doing things with my voice. I like making funny sounds because it helps me to investigate and experiment with my voice to see what funny sounds I can make and things I can do. Okay, who's ready to do some learning? First of all, then let's share our screen. Really quick at this now, Mrs. Cooper. Really good. Okay, so let's do a recap. Let's think about, we've learned 2 musical words since we've been working together. 2 new words. Can you believe it? 2 words. Can you remember them? And what do they mean? I'm going to give you some time just to think. Nama's thinking. Scratch your head. Right, so Nama knows what they are and he knows what they mean. Nama says one of the musical words we meant was pitch. We learned that a long time ago. Did any of you remember the word pitch? Well done. What does pitch mean? Nama said, can you tell me? Nama said pitch means how high or how low a sound is. And he did this to show it. Well done. Can you remember the other word we learned yesterday and the day before? Gave me a clue there. Okay. Can you remember? Would you like to tell me? Don't worry, if you can't remember, it's okay. Fantastic. Excellent. Well done, guys. Yeah, the second word we learned was tempo. And what does tempo mean? Have a little scratch. Excellent. Tempo means how fast or how slow something is. So it's about the speed. Brilliant. Well done. Shall we just have a look to see if we were all right? Pitch, how low or how high or how low a sound is. And tempo, the speed of music. How fast or slow it is. Well, today we're on to a new word. And this is our new word. This new word is dynamics. 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 Can you say dynamics? Can you say it? Dynamics. 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 Does anyone know what the word dynamics means? I'll try. Okay, we're going to come on to this in a minute and I'm going to tell you the answer. What do you do if you're at home and you're sat on the sofa or you're sat in your bedroom or you're sat around someone's house and they've got the TV on and it's too loud? What do you do? Okay, hold on to it in your head. What do you do if you're in the car or the radio is too loud? Nama's telling me. What do we turn the volume down, don't we? And if it was the opposite and you couldn't hear it, what would you do? You turn the volume up. Fantastic. So dynamics is about volume. It's about how loud or how quiet a sound is. So today we're going to look at that volume, that dynamics, how loud or how quiet a sound is. Okay, we're going to learn about dynamics. Number says he's excited because he must be really loud. Number. Can you think of a place where the sound is loud? Where might you go where the sound's really loud? Tell me one place that you think. I've got a few in my head. Tell me. Oh, that's a good one. Some of you might go to a play park, like where we are. There's Jeffrey's Jungle and there's Play Shack and there's Monkey Business. They're really noisy when there are lots of people. Another place? Yeah, at school in the playground. Absolutely. And I know one place that's really noisy at my school is the dinner hall at lunchtime. What about another place? Oh, that's a good one, Nama. Nama says if you're at a concert and the music's really, really, really loud, even though you're dancing at a disco, it's really loud. Fantastic. You have more ideas than me. Can you think of a place where the sound is quiet? It might not even be any sound at all. Or a place where you have to be quiet. What places do you have to be really quiet? Maybe. Oh, Nama says sometimes in the classroom when the teacher says be quiet. Yes, it's a good one. Sometimes. That's a really good one. The library. The library is a place where we have to be quiet. Fantastic effort. Well done. Brilliant. Absolutely. So sometimes we have to change dynamics, change the volume, depending on where we are. Okay. And music's like that. You can change the volume. You can get different effects to make things feel a little bit different. And sometimes we can use this symbol here. It looks a little bit like a V on its side. Okay, a V on its side. All right. Do you think, okay, this symbol is showing the sound getting louder or quieter? Let's have a look at it. Okay, starts quite here, small here, and then it gets bigger at the end, doesn't it? So we can use our hands to show it. Okay. So do you think when it starts together and gets bigger, what do you think's happening to the sound? Can't all fit me in the screen there. I'm trying to show you in the screen. Tell me, what do you think's happening to the volume? What's happening to the dynamics? Fantastic, excellent. Yeah, well done, guys. You thought about that really carefully. So when it's really tiny and close together, and it gets really, 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 really bigger. Fantastic. And when it gets bigger, it's louder. Bigger. Bigger. Fantastic. Can you try that? Let's have a look. If I use my arrow on the screen on the bit, when I follow the arrow, can you follow the arrow to make a sound? So we're getting it's fun, isn't it? So dynamics is about volume. It might be a good idea for you to turn your volume down when we're making loud sounds. Let's have a look when this symbol's the other way around. So this time it starts big. What do you think's happening here? Have a think. So we said when it was small, it was quite quiet. Then it got bigger. Louder. Quiet. Loud. Loud. What do you think's happening? Tell me. When it's like this, it's really loud. Fantastic. So sometimes musicians, when they're reading music and they're following, they have these symbols to tell them that they need to play their instruments really loud. To make quiet sounds. Brilliant, fantastic. Let's have a go at using our bodies to create some different sounds and see how we can change the dynamics. So can you make a loud sound using your body part? Okay, can you stand up? I'll stand up with you. Okay, I'll leave Nama there because Nama's asleep at the moment. Okay, can you make a loud sound? What could you use to make a loud sound? Oh, this is a good one. You show me first. Excellent. Any others? Oh, yeah, brilliant. I've got 3. Ready? did I do? Fantastic. I use my feet to stomp and make a loud sound. Listen to this. Some of you clap to make a loud sound. Some of you might smack my bottom to make a loud sound. My thighs. Can you make a quiet sound? Can you have a go? I've got one in my head. Can I still use my feet to make a quiet sound? I can, can't I? Look, so I can make a loud sound. Your quiet sounds are brilliant. Okay, so I did this with my hands. Can you clap a quiet sound for me? So, loud, quiet, loud. Then I did my bottom, didn't I? I made a or loud sound. Loud sound. It's a little bit like on my surface here in front of me. I can make a quiet sound watching. So what do you have to do to make a loud sound? What were you doing to make a loud sound? Did you watch me? Watch me do my clap. Here's my loud clap. Here's my quiet. Some of you are saying the same thing. Yeah, brilliant. Well done. So to make a loud sound, we have to hit it hard. But to make a quiet sound, we have to hit it softly. So sometimes if it's an instrument that we strike, we might not have to play it so hard. And that's right. That goes for things like the piano, the drums. I can make quiet sounds, or I can make loud sounds by hitting it hard. Or gently using it. Fantastic. Well done. Brilliant. We're going to do some listening, okay? And this is a piece of orchestral music by Beethoven. Now, when we started this learning journey, I think it must have been in the second lesson when we did pitch, we looked at a picture of an orchestra, and there were lots of different instruments. And each instrument, when they play together, make a beautiful sound. And they're an orchestra. And Beethoven was a very, very famous composer. And we're going to listen to a piece of music he's written. You might have even heard the music before, but just not know that it was Beethoven. What I want you to do is listen to it carefully. But whilst you're listening, I want you to think really carefully about the dynamics, the volume, the sound, okay? So if it's played quietly, if you think it's loud, getting louder, you can do this. But if you think it's just loud, so your arms open wide, it's getting quiet. If you think it's really quiet, if you think it's medium, loud, you can put them together. Does that make sense? So I want you to listen and use your hands to show the change in volume, to show the change in dynamics. I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay, here we go. Oh dear, it's not quite working at the moment. I'm just going to pause and come back to that in a minute then. I will come back to that in a minute. I'm going to stop sharing and I'll come back to that in just a moment. Okay, I'm not quite sure why it's not sharing that, so I'm going to try something different with you. Bear with me. So here we go. Let's share this screen with you, okay? Hopefully if I make it big, you'll be able to see it. Yes, picture here. So listen to the volume. Is it loud, quiet? And then think about how it changes using your hand. Are you ready? Well done. Louder. Fantastic. I'm going to pause it there. Brilliant effort from all of you there. Fantastic. I love how you were listening really carefully and you're using your hands to show when the sounds got bigger, when the dynamics changed. Brilliant. Well done, everybody. What a super, super effort. So let's have a review then of our new word today. What do we mean when we say dynamics? Can you tell me? What does dynamics mean? I'm very sorry, I've just realised I've not shared the screen with you. Let me share my screen again and try that again. Back. There we are, here we are. Okay, so let's have a review. Let's try again. What do we mean when we say dynamics? Can you tell me? Number knows. Yeah, Number tells me. Oh, Number's whispering. Yes, well done. Dynamics is about how quiet. Oh, hello! The sound is fantastic. Yes, so dynamics is a bit like the volume, okay? It's how loud or how quiet. Now I'm going to ask you to do a little challenge for me. And this is a nice challenge. Can you find me a piece of music where the dynamics change? So like that orchestral music where it's da 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 da, really loud, and then it got really loud. Can you find a piece of music? It might be a pop music. It might be another piece of music. It might be that you find a piece of music where the dynamics is very quiet all throughout. That's your challenge. Can you go away and find out something to do with dynamics? Can you find me a nice piece of music? Nice. You've worked really hard today, so give yourself a pat on the back. Fantastic effort. I'm really proud of you. You've worked really hard remembering all the new words, and you're doing a great job. So everyone's doing really well. I will see you tomorrow because, as usual, it's time to go. Bye, everybody. Say bye. Nama says bye. Bye, everybody.